welcome to another RSR. Tonight we're reviewing Kansas City Chiefs 17, Baltimore Ravens 10 in the 2023-24 AFC Championship game, and Detroit Lions 31, San Francisco 49ers 34 in the NFC Championship game. We got a Super Bowl, and it's the Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers. A rematch of Super Bowl 54. 4 Super Bowls later, we get the rematch. Can the Niners win this time, or will the Kansas City Chiefs do it again and win back-to-back Super Bowls for the first time since the 2003-2004 New England Patriots? Yeah, I'd hate to see a back-to-back for that reason, but it is what it is. With that being said, Kansas City versus Baltimore. In the first quarter, Travis Kelce with a 19-yard touchdown catch. Gets the ball on the line, gets in, 7-0. Kansas City. Zay Flowers on a broken play, catches the ball, and runs in for a 30-yard touchdown catch to make it 7-7. Second quarter, Isaiah Pacheco, the great touchdown robber, with a 2-yard touchdown run to make it 14-7. Harrison Butker with a 52-yard field goal to make it 17-7. And at half, it's 17-7. Third quarter, there are no scores. The first scoreless quarter of the playoffs, no scores in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, Justin Tucker with a 43-yard field goal to make it 17-10. But the Ravens can't get that touchdown. Lamar throws a pick. And Marquez Valdes-Scantling gets that deep pass to shut down the game at the 2-minute warning. And it's 17-10 Kansas City. Kansas City really stalled out during this game as well. They looked more like their regular season selves. But in the end, Kansas City's defense won this game. George Karlaftis, that man is awesome. Chris Jones is a dog, Hail State. Big man Chris Jones. You know what? Chris Jones is player of the game. He is. Him and Karlaftis. I'm going to give it to both of them because they are the reason the Kansas City Chiefs and L'Jarius Sneed, that whole defense really deserves it. That Chiefs defense stood firm. That Chiefs defense had one blown play, one broken play. That's how far out this game was. That's how dominated the Ravens were. One broken play made this game look close, and a field goal. But Justin Tucker is automatic. Even from like 70, he's automatic. Seriously, so, hell. The Ravens could kick the ball, and they still probably would get 3 every drive if they really wanted to. But one field goal, one busted play is how this game looked closer than it really was. The Chiefs dominated this game. The defense especially, dominated this game, and the offense did just enough. The offense did just enough to win the game, but that Chiefs defense, especially Karlaftis and Chris Jones, my word, what a game. What a game from the Chiefs defense. What a performance. They whipped up on the Baltimore Ravens. They did not let the Ravens have any quarter. Not one bit. Not one bit. And I love how the Chiefs played defensively. Offensively, they played good enough. Travis Kelce, probably the offensive player of the game with that first touchdown. But the Chiefs were dominating the game early overall. And then the defense was what shut it down. So amazing play by the Chiefs defense. Lamar Jackson's a fraud. I said it before and I'll say it again. He's only won 2 playoff games against 2 fraudulent teams. He won a playoff game against the Houston Texans, who they were struggling with anyway, and they finally found a way out of it. And he won in 2021's playoffs, I think, the 2021 playoffs. They got revenge on the Titans. I think that's the 2021-22 playoffs. They got revenge on the Titans, and then they lost promptly the next week. So he's got 2 playoff wins. When it really matters and he's playing a real team, they choke. He chokes playing a real team. And Lamar Jackson's a fraud. I don't care what you think. He's been a big game choker since Mississippi State came in with a skeleton crew, Greg Knox as coach, and Keaton Thompson at quarterback. And they still beat Louisville's ass at the Tax Slayer Bowl. Mississippi State came into the Tax Slayer Bowl the year Lamar got drafted and won with a skeleton crew, Greg Knox as interim coach, and Keaton Thompson as a starting quarterback. Lamar Jackson threw 3 picks that day. That's why State won. McLaurin got a couple of them. Yeah, he was choking then. He's still choking now. I saw the man choke for the first time in a big game, and he still hasn't changed. I was happy he did that time when he choked to State, because that was my boys. That's my team. But still, that's why I know. I watched that game live. I watched him choke live, and he still keeps choking in big games. Yeah, in the regular season, call him a regular season merchant. That's the second time he's been MVP. Regular season merchant. Simple. Fraud. Fraud. Stop the Black Hole Sun edits. Stop whatever you're doing. He is a fraud and forever will be a fraud. And I'm glad the Patriots passed up on him. I'm glad it was the Ravens who got him, because he's a fraud. Lamar Jackson is a fraud. Zay Flowers got put into a bad position by Lamar. And yeah, Zay Flowers lost his head. Why wouldn't you, after feeling like you threw the game away because you were put in a bad position? Such is life. Zay Flowers will be better. I'm not sure if Lamar will, though. The Ravens' defense is pretty good. They're still bullies. But that's what the Ravens are. Their defense is full of bullies. That's the way Ray Lewis had it. That's the way Terrell Suggs had it. That's the way Ed Reed had it. Them men were hunters. And that's what the Ravens' defense is. They're tough. And honestly, even though I don't like the Ravens, I say bullies in a very respectable way, so to speak. But yeah, I mean, the Ravens' defense played well as well, but the Chiefs' defense was better, and the Chiefs did enough on offense. Simple. Now, Detroit Lions, San Francisco 49ers. I was right about the Chiefs-Ravens game. I had the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl. I was right. I was 1-0 this weekend. Up until Detroit, well, we'll get there. First quarter, Jameson Williams with a 42-yard touchdown run. Gets the end around and absolutely just burns his way to the end zone for a touchdown, 7-0. David Montgomery punches it in for a 2-yard touchdown run to make it 14-0. Second quarter, Christian McCaffrey with a 1-yard touchdown run makes it 14-7. Jahmyr Gibbs with a 15-yard touchdown run. Nobody touches him. 21-7. And Michael Badgley with a 21-yard field goal to make it 24-7 at the end of the half. It's 24-7 at the half for the Lions. Third quarter, Jake Moody with a 43-yard field goal, 24-10. Then the Lions go for it on 4th down and 2, and they don't convert. Then Brock Purdy just absolutely airs one out. A possible interception ends up in the hands of Brandon Ayuk. Bounces off the helmet into the hands of Brandon Ayuk. Leads to a 6-yard touchdown catch. Make it 24-17. Lions get the ball back. There's a fumble. Then the 49ers get the ball from that fumble on the 30-yard line. Christian McCaffrey, 2-yard touchdown run on that drive to tie the game up, 24-24. Fourth quarter, Jake Moody with a 33-yard field goal to make it 24-27. The Lions get it back. They go for it on 4th down. They don't get it. On that next drive, Elijah Mitchell gets a 3-yard touchdown run, 24-34. And then Jameson Williams gets a 3-yard touchdown catch in the final minute of the game to make it 31-34. The Lions don't get the onside, and the San Francisco 49ers run the clock out. The final is 31-34. The Lions choke. And they lose the NFC title game. After having all the momentum, they squander it. They go for it on 4th down and 2 in field goal range. If they took the 3 points, they would have went to overtime in either situation. In the third quarter or the fourth quarter, they would have gone to overtime. they don't take either. I guess Dan Campbell felt like he had to double down on the 30-yard line twice after the first one. But the first one, if they kick the field goal, they go to overtime. If they take the points, if they kick it, do the same things they did. Because who's to say after they kick it, well, who knows? I don't think the Niners have all that momentum. I don't. I think the momentum swung on the turnover on downs and then the touchdown. That was a double whammy. Then the fumble just freaking absolutely finished it. The recovered fumble absolutely finished it. And the Lions were still alive slightly, but they just didn't have it. And you hate to see it because the Lions had an amazing first half. They were dominant in the first half. Second half was all Niners. Like it was a tale of two games. The first half was all Lions. You thought they were going to go to the damn Super Bowl. You thought, oh my God, the Lions they're going to the Super Bowl. Oh my God. Then you see the second half. The Niners get lucky again. The momentum swings all the way to the Niners and they capitalize, but they do get lucky. It's just like the Packers game. They won by the skin of their teeth, to be completely honest, and by some luck. That's what they did. The Niners aren't a good team. I don't care. They're not a good team, at least this playoffs. They've gotten lucky twice. They should have lost to the Packers. They should have lost to the Lions. But no. They win by the skin of their teeth, and I guess credit to them. Brock Purdy did enough. McCaffrey did enough. Debo did enough. Juszczyk did enough. Fair play. But the Niners, they're lucky. They're lucky they're in the Super Bowl. They should have lost the past 2 weeks. They just get enough of a mistake to take advantage of on the other team. And the Lions legitimately threw the game away. Yeah, they're Honolulu Blue right now. Player of the game for me, Christian McCaffrey. He was the best player on the 49ers offense, to be completely honest. Christian McCaffrey, yeah, we'll go with it. For me, I mean, it hurts to see the Lions do what they did. I was a Lions fan for 3 hours, and I'm in pain. I don't know how you do it, because I'm in pain right now. And I was only a Lions fan for 3 hours. So, I don't know how Lions fans do it, lasting all those 60 years or whatever. Those 30 years, those 60 years, whatever. Those 58 years. I don't know how they done it. I really don't. I don't know how. I was a Lions fan for 3 hours and I'm in pain. Jesus Christ, that was horrible. I wanted to see history. I think we all did. And the Niners turned that game around on the top of its head and get it done. But good job for the Niners. Simple as. So I was wrong about that one. So I'm 1 for 2 this week. I'm 1-1 on my predictions this week. 1 for 2. And I'm batting 500 during the playoffs. I will either bat 1 under 500 because of the Super Bowl or 1 above 500 because of the Super Bowl. So, because let's look at this. Right now it's 12, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. So 6, 3 for 6, 2 for 4. So 5 for 8, 9, 10, 6 for 10. No, that doesn't make any sense. 6 for 12. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. 6 for 12. And I'll either be 1 over 500 or 1 under 500 for the Super Bowl. So there we go. Got the Chiefs right, didn't get the Lions right, but I was close. But sad to see. With that being said, we got 49ers, Chiefs as the Super Bowl. A rematch. Hopefully the Chiefs win. With that being said, that's my hope. I'll give you my prediction in 2 weeks. With that being said, congratulations to Kansas City and San Francisco. Commiserations to Detroit and Baltimore. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us to play. Share it with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow for a live watch-along and review of Al Hilal versus Inter Miami in the Riyadh season tournament, the preseason for Inter Miami. They're back. They're in Saudi Arabia now. Let's have some fun with this one, and looks like that one's going to do some numbers. So I'll see you tomorrow at midday at noon. High noon, baby. High noon. My time. With that being said, I'll see you then. I'm running. I'm out. Peace.